Hello and welcome to official Xbox 360 Magazine's OXM Report. And this week, to celebrate E3, we've got an interview with the developers of one of the convention's most anticipated games, tropical zombie shooter Dead Island. So I'm here with Thorsten, who's the assistant producer on Dead Island. So a lot of people kind of assume this would be a straight action game, but it's got a lot more sort of RPG style elements, right?
Yeah, actually we are like an action RPG zombie slasher. It sounds really strange. We create our own genre. So basically you can choose out of 4 character classes, and each character class has a skill tree, like 3 skill trees and 1 unique skill tree. So you will go back into levels, you will grind levels, you try to get as much experience points as possible to really level up your characters and to go that path that you want to go.
So you guys have 4-player co-op throughout the entire campaign. How important was it to include that in the game?
Well, I think if you have 4 different character classes and each character class has something unique about it that has an influence on the gameplay and on the game design. So if you play for example with the tank that we already revealed, or today with the assassin, it's going to be something completely different than if you take the other character classes.
It seems to be mainly about the sort of melee combat. I mean, there are guns in the game, but it's more about, you know, fashioning these really lethal sort of melee weapons. Tell me about what you were thinking when you added the weapons to the game.
Well, the thing is that you will pick up like everyday items, like maybe a paddle on this island or a wooden plank or something like this. Your weapons will break after they've been used or during usage. You will have a customization in form of that you will get blueprints, and you can, for example, create like this nailed baseball bat with really awesome nails in that with a block factor. So this is what we're going to do. As I said, we're close combat, but I mean, there's nothing like fun like shoot a zombie in the head with a gun. So there also will be guns, but for example, in a natural context, you walk on the street, there's a dead officer lying on the floor, 3 bullets in his barrel, 1 in his head because he couldn't take the situation. So this is how it's going to go, and the ammo is always limited because we really want the players to go for the close combat feature.
So what's the key to creating the perfect sort of zombie for a game?
Well, perfect key to create the perfect zombie. Well, the thing is, it's like this. The zombie genre is so mixed up, and you know, so many influences from movies and from comics and everything. So only putting like zombies that are completely enraged in there, that's a very fast-paced gameplay. It's not like the approach that we're going for. We have different kind of zombie types. You have the slow walkers, you know, and if you get surrounded by 5 of them, they may be like level 7, you will have problems. You have the infected who run to you, who punch you. You probably have to take them out by throwing your weapon first at them, to knock them off their feet, go to them and then crush their skull.
So tell me about the different areas you've got in the game, because they're quite large sort of sandbox style areas.
Exactly. You start out at the island, at the resort area, and today we also showed the city. So you also have indoor levels in there. So since this is an island, there are different kind of settings on the island. Can't talk about all of them. So there will be a lot of different things to explore, because also the story that you will follow will take you to the different settings, and actually you want to find out what's going on there, why are you there, and what's going to happen.
So, like Walking Dead, there's a sense of a journey in the game.
Exactly, that's a good example.
Tell me about the special types of zombies you'll be fighting.
What did we show so far? So you have the slow one, the walker, who's going to surround you, who's going to punch you. He's like the dumb kind of zombie. Sorry for that. And you have the fast one, the infected one. We also showed the suicide, a guy covered with bubbles, you know, and then you come to him, they start to bubble and everything, and actually he didn't completely lose his mind, so he still has something kind of human on him, so he's going to be like, oh, please kill me, you know. Then of course today we revealed the tank, like this big ass guy, you know, in front he's protected, you have to attack him from behind. Yeah, that are the things that we showed so far. You also have like burn zombies, like they're burning, so they have a damage. You have to take them from a distance. Be careful. Don't get too close.
So there are also sort of environmental devices you can use to help you on your way, sort of almost like traps, right?
Exactly. Today, something that's really fun. People actually picked up boxes, you know, like crazy, and they were going to the zombies and hitting them in the head with that stuff. Something you can use, but my favorite so far is there's a gas tank, and actually there's a crowd of zombies coming towards you, or a really strong one, so you lure him into that kind of corner, you aim with your weapon, you throw the weapon, and boom goes the zombie, and actually you have quite an advantage out of that.
And you can use those special zombies against each other as well, right? You can blow the suicider up next to a load of zombies, or get the tank to run through.
Exactly,
right?
You did your homework.
Yeah, I really did. So it's not just the main storyline you'll be following as well. There are side quests you can take as well. What are the benefits of picking up side quests?
Well, the thing about picking up side quests is, first of all, you will get into new areas. You will, if you loot, for example, suitcases or boxes, you will probably find special items that you can use. There are also things that side quests will probably get you to collectibles, like voice recordings that will show you, okay, like the last few hours of some survivors. You know, like this one guy who had to kill his brother because he was turned, or a guy who had to kill his girlfriend. So this is one of the mechanics we use to actually get the players close, like on an emotional level, to the story.
And not all of the human survivors you meet are going to be friendly, right?
No. Yeah, there will be guys like they're thinking about their personal benefit. So if you go into their hood like this kind of way, they're going to attack you, and you have to fight them off.
Obviously, the trailer caused a massive buzz. I mean, how do you follow that up with the rest of your marketing campaign?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I mean, we were really surprised about the buzz that we made. The people like giving feedback on the game, the expectations that they had. We combined it to the elements that we have in the game. So probably we will soon talk about some new features of the game, especially with the E3 coming up. So you can be excited.
Excellent, cool. Thorsten, thank you so much for talking to us.
No problem.
For an exclusive hands-on with Dead Island, pick up the latest copy of OXM on shop shelves this week.